Hello everyone, my name is WickedRace858, and welcome back to The Realm, a Minecraft Bedrock survival multiplayer server that I play on with a group of friends. And today we are beginning this episode on top of the gigantic mountain that sits behind the base that we worked so hard on in the previous episode. Yes, the last episode was primarily about helping our base thrive and grow, but it did create a problem for us. See, because we've been working so hard on the base, a lot of members of the realm have already begun to work on their personal lives, getting a netherite or getting elytras and crap. So today, I'm going to be working primarily on getting myself ready. That includes getting netherite, making a creeper farm for fireworks, and getting enchantments. By the end of this episode, I want to be completely set up to work more on the base in future episodes. So, with that plan set in place, I'm ready to start off. Let's go. And here we are, back in the castle on the hill, where last episode I didn't really talk about this, but this castle was built by TJX Coles while I was on my big mining trip, and it is where, in fact, I put my materials after I was done with said trip. It was made into a storage system, or kind of a storage area by Fishman, so it was really a collab build by my two teammates. However, today we are here to get the materials to go on my netherite grinding trip. See, when I pull open my inventory, you can see all of my stuff is in terrible shape, and I'm in no shape to be building anymore on the base right now. I need it to just get my nose to the grindstone and get netherite and get good enchantments. So, we are about to craft a ton of stone pickaxes, head to the nether, and get that grind started. Let's do this. And as you can see, I've already made quite a few stone pickaxes here. I will be making a few more, but I just wanted to check up on you guys one more time before I went on this trip. So I'm going to be back again, whether in a couple hours or a day or whatever, how much time it takes to do this netherite mining trip. However, once it is done, I will be back and ready to move on. So I'll be back and let's go to the nether. And a day later, we are back in our base with a ton of netherrack and no more stone pickaxes. I took 20 pickaxes to the nether and I came up with only 10 ancient debris. It wasn't that much or that big of a haul. However, one big thing happened that caused me to stop this expedition. And it is the fact that one of the realm's members, as a Christmas gift, his name is Flex on the Bro, gave me 4 netherite ingots, which I have in my ender chest, along with an elytra that I also got gifted earlier in the realm. However, this means that I have extra 4 netherite ingots, which can be used for my armor. Because of this, I can use the 10 ancient debris to make at least 2 more, meaning that I can make a netherite pickaxe and sword. Because of this, I decided to stop because I'll get enough netherite to make my axe and shovel later. But for now, I have enough netherite to really move on and start getting my tools up to netherite. So, yeah, let's do this. I've gathered all the materials needed to make the netherite armor. We already have the ancient debris smelting in there. However, we are going to head over to the smithing table to turn the armor that I just gathered into netherite. So, well, I forgot my netherite. That's pretty important. However, yes, once this is done, we can put a netherite ingot in there, and leggings, and then we have our netherite leggings. And then we do the same thing for all of our other pieces of armor, and we're gonna get netherite. And now that we have had our armor made, we also got 8 netherite scraps that we're smelting in there, so we can use the scraps and gold to create 2 more netherite bars. And because of that, we can also make our diamond sword and a pickaxe netherite. So first let's do our pickaxe. And we're gonna get our sword later, but yeah, I'll get that right now. So I'll be right back. And now that we have gotten all of our netherite, we are ready to move on to the next project of this video. And that has to do with the elytra that I mentioned before. See, we need fireworks, and so we need to make a creeper farm. So TGX Colts and I have gotten a ton of materials back actually in our castle. I'll go over to this right now. That will allow us to build a creeper farm. So we are going to be making this and then probably a sugarcane farm as well, so that we can get unlimited fireworks, so that we can be able to fly around with our elytra. So that's going to be fun, and let's find out where we're going to build this thing. And TGX Coles and I have found a spot. It's far away from our base, but not too far, because we need to fly over here in AFK. It is in the middle of this valley in between a normal oak biome and a jungle biome over here. It's going to provide nice scenery for the creeper farm. We're building it primarily out of netherrack and then using wood to make buttons and trapdoors. Again, this farm is not our idea. This is the idea of JC Plays, so go check him out. He does a lot of good farms, and yeah, we're taking inspiration from him for this one. However, yeah, so we need to get started on this farm, and I'll get back to you once we have a good idea and basis for what the rest of the farm is going to look like. So, yeah. And finally, we are back. The creeper farm is finished, though it took a very long time. I haven't recorded for about a week or two because my schedule has been busy with school, but also this farm is just such a big deal for the stage that we are at right now in the game. As you all know, this is going to give us the ability to make unlimited fireworks. However, it is exactly the lack of fireworks that proves this farm so hard to build. This farm stands at Y coordinate 250, and getting up here without an elytra was almost impossible without building annoying scaffolding towers. But after a week or two, I am finally done with it, and thank God I am. This farm has already been so helpful. We've gotten a lot of gunpowder from it already. Actually, not that much, about 20, but it's been able to get me like about a stack of fireworks already. We have the collection system down there. It's only one double chest because it's only going to be serving me and a couple other people. That being said, we're not going to get anywhere without enchantments on said elytra and our new netherite armor. I want to have mending and unbreaking 3 and prop 4 on the armor so that I can truly be able to move forward without having to worry. We have a good XP farm and lots of villagers, so I can get the books that I need to continue. So I'm excited to move on. Let's go. And we are back, and this time we have gotten all of our enchanted books. So I went on kind of a emerald grind, kind of got some iron, gold, paper, traded them with our villagers, and I was able to come up with this haul of books. So when you look in here, I've made 6 mending books, a feather falling 4 book, 6 unbreaking 3s, and 3 protection 4s. Now, these are only the basic enchantments for what I want, but this is still kind of an early stage. I don't have enough of an emerald supply to keep going. So, this being said, let's get our netherite armor and get some good gear. And as some of you may have noticed, I only gathered 3 protection 4 books and 6 mending books. And the reason for this is because the aforementioned emerald shortage caused me to cut my netherite chestplate out of the loop. And the reason for this is because I don't really use my netherite chestplate. I really only use it every once in a while, but I pretty much have my elytra on 24/7. So you won't see the netherite chestplate on me really at all. So because of that, I'm not going to be giving it as many enchantments right now, just because there's really no need for it. That being said, let's enchant the rest of the stuff, and I'll be right back to you. And we are back. Everything is enchanted, and I even got to mend up this helmet a bit when I had to go to an XP farm. We do have an XP farm. It is a piglin farm over about 200 blocks away, and that is how I got enough levels to enchant everything. But although we don't have max enchantments on our stuff, which we'll get in a later episode, we do have the basic unbreaking and mending and then protection on all of our armor, as well as feather falling 4 on our netherite boots. But that being said, let's finally put on the armor that we've worked so hard to get. And here we go. We have finally achieved power on the realm. And now this enables us to do a lot more with our time. We can build a cool base, work on more farms, and fly around. I also have a few stacks of fireworks because, believe it or not, I have actually AFK'd the farm overnight. The creeper farm, that is. And real quick, I'm just going to show you just how much you can get in just one night of grinding that farm. And here we are at the farm. And in this chest, as you can see, we have gotten over 4 lines or 36 to 37 stacks of gunpowder. I've obviously used one here, but this is just a sheer amount that we can get in one night. And this is only to serve 3 members of this realm. From this, we could even make a fireworks shop like I did in the previous realm. Watch episode 0 if you want to know about that. However, that being said, we have done enough in this video that we are ready to sign off. Because think about it, we have gotten netherite, we have gotten enchantments, and we have built this amazing creeper farm right here. We have completely gotten geared up in this episode, and I'm really excited to continue playing on this realm. Other than that, see you guys later. Please like and subscribe, and see ya!